You want me to do what? Jug, I can't lift my foot. How am I gonna? Oh, with these. You really want me to look ridiculous, don't you? I can't. How? Hello, USA! Football fans, soccer fans. Forget about what you just saw. Somebody take these. Bobby Cardenas coming at you from Lancaster, California. Saturday. Ooh, friggin' still hotter than hell. From the beautiful Antelope Valley in Lancaster, I'm watching España, my motherland, take on Italia in a massive Euro match qualifying for the World Cup. They are tied atop the group, but only the first place team from each group in Europe advanced to the World Cup. The second place teams have to go into playoffs with other second place teams from all the various groups. So you've got we've got France, Germany, England, Italy, Spain, Russia. Well, Russia's already in because they're hosting the freaking thing. But the Netherlands and Sweden and Bulgaria and Belgium, and it goes on and on. Portugal, who? And then you got the other ones, Conmebol, with Argentina and Brazil and all that. Brazil's already in, but Argentina drew with Uruguay the other day. Oh, that was not good for them. And then the USA. We lost 2-0 at home against Costa Rica. Where's you? What are you, with the, well, he is known as Doctor Strange after all. Anyway, and and you, again, as usual, freaking asleep on the job. All right, anyway, the USA. Ugh, our defense let us down. Tim Ream and Jeff Cameron, center backs, had a horrible game. But even the midfield, the first goal, when it came through, and Tim Ream is trying to stay up with the Costa Rican player, and he's faking him. He's with him in the area, and then Michael Bradley's trailing back, but Bradley's like jogging. Like, maybe I'll catch up to him little by little. No sense of urgency. And when the Costa Rican player goes to kick the ball with his right foot, Tim Ream, instead of sliding like a friggin' defender's supposed to do, sliding with his left leg up so he can block the shot. No, he gingerly puts his right foot out at the last second, like, oh, I tried. Oh, I missed. Ugh. Son of a bitch. I get so emotional with these things. It's ridiculous. And then they give him another goal in the second. We're in third place right now. Thankfully, the three top teams advanced. But we have to play Honduras next Tuesday. And they're in fourth, and they won their match. So maybe they're in third now. I have to go back and look at the stats. And Mexico won their match. Oh, it would be horrible. Horrible if the USA doesn't make it to the World Cup next year. Oh, I can't even think about it. I need one of these right now. So anyway, some of the other. Denmark beat Poland 4-0 in their match. Germany swept by Czechoslovakia 2-1. That was yesterday. And of course, I already told, Honduras beat Trinidad and Tobago 2-0. Mexico beat Panama 2-0. And then Georgia and Ireland played this morning. I'm still watching that match after I watch this one. Right now, España is leading Italia 2-0. Both goals by my favorite player of España right now, Isco. Oh, what a brilliant little player he is. Oh, bow-legged. First goal, a brilliant free kick with his right foot. That Buffon dove, the brilliant keeper for Italy, but couldn't do anything. And then, during the run of play, he gets the ball on his left foot and scores with both feet. Isn't that magnificent when they can do something like that? Well, at least I think so. All right, so we got to go. I got to do some more matches tomorrow. But I want to end this post by being a little serious right now. Excuse me. Let us all do what we can, either physically there or maybe donating some money. Like through my league, I will choose the people in Texas right now and Louisiana that are suffering through the aftermath. Well, the actual Hurricane Henry and the aftermath, Harvey, excuse me. They're going through things that are unimaginable. And unfortunately, they may be set for a second devastating hurricane, although this may hit Florida first and then cross over. Hurricane Irma, that could become a hurricane of Category 5. Ugh, It's a bad hurricane season right now in the Atlantic. And also I want to say a special shout out to some friends of mine and friends of ours, family members. We all have people that are going through their own personal trials and tribulations. Maybe they're going through personal problems, financial problems, but some of the most horrifying problems are health-wise. They've had strokes, they've had heart attacks, they have physical disabilities, they're in wheelchairs. Like my mother-in-law, Valerie, had a stroke. My mother's had a stroke. My friend Javier, right now from high school, had a massive heart attack, and he's in the hospital. My brother's giving me updates over the phone. I haven't had a chance to even really think about it because of friggin' work that I've been doing so far. But and my brother-in-law Jack is in a wheelchair. A friend of ours, Candy's in a wheelchair. And friends of mine have gone through cancer. Laura, Irina from back in Florida. A friend of mine that I've become very good friends with right now, Debbie Wild, is going through that. And it's horrible. So just step back sometimes. Just think about people. Have empathy for them, sympathy, have compassion. And do whatever you can. Everything helps. And just always try to be positive. So this is why I do these crazy friggin' rants of my videos. And by the way, this is a prop from one of the shows I did with George Lopez, St. George. One of the prop masters. We have props. I have them all over the place. Too friggin' much, and that's it. I gotta do. So say no to racism. Always say no to racism. And go USA in the next game. You better friggin'. I can't even think about what might happen.